Hello and welcome to our module on step 2 of the Perennial decision-making tool. In this module, we will briefly review the purpose of step 2, data analysis. This will include an overview, a look at the prompts in the step as written on the tool, as well as some tips. Hopefully, this will further your understanding of the tool and its link to step 1, setting the stage for step 3. As you have seen by now, this is a representation of the full tool. As a reminder, the tool as a whole is meant to be a resource that guides major decision-making that infuses a deliberate set of process steps for excellence, equity, and continual improvement. In this session, we will isolate the second step of the process, data analysis. Data analysis is meant to take a look at the current landscape surrounding the initiative from the data you currently have. The prompts will have you think about your sources of data, what the data is telling you about the current state of things in your context, and how you are disaggregating to understand how these issues you are addressing are playing out for different groups, especially those who are often marginalized. We advise folks to crosswalk data with the desired outcomes, to bring focus to the data you explore, and also to identify the measures you may currently not have, but might want to develop down the line when you're thinking about continual improvement and accountability. This is the verbiage that's actually in the tool on step 2, data analysis, starting with what does the data tell us about the current situation, especially for historically marginalized populations. Underneath that, what quantitative and qualitative data sources are being used to inform the initiative. With those, are there data gaps? What additional data would be helpful in measuring the outcomes of the initiative now and in the future? And then what does the data tell us about the current context, including any existing inequities related to this initiative? How is the data disaggregated to explore those differences across groups? And are there factors or root causes that may be producing or perpetuating inequities associated with the issue if you find that out to be the truth? Brief note on data analysis, a few things that I'd like to highlight. One, again, there should be alignment between your desired outcomes in step 1 and the data that you are exploring. If you use kind of those desired outcomes as guardrails around the data so that you're not looking everywhere, but you're a bit focused on those measures that actually connect to the outcomes you want to see. 2, exploring both qualitative and quantitative data and disaggregating as much as possible so that you can see differences between as many groups as you can. And then finally, thinking about, again, those desired outcomes, but identifying both the data that you currently have and, obviously analyzing that, but also identifying those measures that are desired into the future that will help measure the success of your initiative or the decision that you're making as it relates to those desired outcomes. That's it for the mini module on step 2, data analysis. Next up will be step 3, stakeholder engagement. As a reminder, if you're interested in diving deeper with professional development or could use some strategic support, feel free to contact us at info@perennialed.com. And with that, I'll see you at step 3. Thank you and have a good day.